Okie dokie. Right on the sit.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz, and Jack is missing in action. I'm assuming he's still out sick, but he didn't give us a holler or tell us he was going to be out sick today, so maybe he will pop in here, maybe he won't. But don't know what's going on. I love free fish, not trolls. Fish! Welcome, everybody, to today's show. It is Taco Tuesday, February 8th, 2022, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar, and that's right, make sure you get in. Exclamation, I love free shit. Exclamation, bundle me for entries into the giveaways for today. That's right. Yeah, don't know where Jack is off to. I see he's on standby in Discord, but not a single peep out of him as of today. So yesterday, at least, he said, "Hey, I'm going to be out sick today, so hope he's doing okay." Be nice if he just said, "Hey, I'm not going to be here again today." But welcome to Winfield's Fish Wish. That's right, fish. Do we need to get the fish out for Winfield today? Let's go here and fill out the big fish. Fish. That's right. Winfield. Got to talk to Winston. Find out what's going on down there. But meanwhile, what's going on is no news out in the Tweetiverse today. But we got a couple things to talk to and talk about. And oh, Rusty was like a trooper. He's over here. Where is he? Hey, Rusty. He's over there doing something. Waldo, getting us started out with 300 bits. Thank you, Waldo. Let me put the fish away for right now so he doesn't go crazy up here. But he got his vaccinations, rabies shots, all that good stuff. So he's all good to go. He's protected. He's vaccinated. Took his shots like a trooper. Not even a single peep out of him. Just sat there while they injected him with all his vaccinations. Now his next appointment, of course, is for the fun part when he gets neutered in a couple months. So yes, I'm sure he's not going to like me after that, but of course it needs to be done. So you
No,
all
you
know
don't
how
have
that
to wait. You can do it when they hit 2 pounds.
when they hit what?
You can actually neuter and spay kittens when they hit like 2 pounds, and
Oh,
they bounce back within hours.
our vet said not till 6 months. So
Find a better vet.
huh? You find another vet? Yeah, right. Is actually I've been happy with these guys compared to the one my mom used to use for her dogs. But first off, let's get Waldo that mystery game key. And Bridge Troll's going to get himself a mystery game key as well. So let's get these out to these guys. Because we're going to be going to a game of Portal Purgatory thanks to Bridget Royal as soon as I get game keys out here. So, Waldo, I'll be giving you a call later on today, by the way, just so you know. Tell me what the good time is. We got Lost Grimoire, Stolen Kingdom going out to Waldo. And we got Modern Tales, Age of Invention going out to Bridge Troll. Let's get these out to these guys. There's Waldo. There you go, Waldo. And Bridget Royal. And don't forget, if you want mystery game keys, give us 300 bits. Make that bar move every time we get to 500 bits, or you donate 500 bits, or hit us with a sub. We'll stop what we're doing. We'll play a game of marbles. We'll do some more giveaways. Early evening. What time zone are you in? It helps if I know what time zone you're in. And we need Portal Purgatory. Here we go. He's not in Orlando yet. Or is he? Oh, you're going to Orlando from Augustine. Okay, so you already are here in Florida. All right, cool. Very cool. I read your note, but I didn't actually concentrate on the dates too much. So, very cool. I will call you this evening then, and we'll talk about getting together this weekend. But yes, Waldo's in town. Yeah, it'd be really great to see you. As just get together, hang out for a bit, and shoot the shit. You know, talk a little bit more because we can't talk a whole lot here on stream with the, of course, limited amount of time that we have here every day. Makes it tough. Makes it tough. But yes, I will give you a holler later on tonight. Meanwhile, exclamation play, get in on the action. Exclamation, I love free shit because there will be a giveaway right after this game of marbles. Ask Waldo about his wiener. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, let's get ready. 10 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we get somebody into the basket today. Last few Portal Purgatories have been interesting. People have won it right off the bat, which is very rare. So let's see if the streak continues as we get positioned here to watch the madness. And here we go. Let's get everybody into the fray. Okay, Thredia's first bounce. And there it is, in for the win. Congratulations, Stratia. That triggers. Yeah, I know. It's been amazing. The Wall of Fire is coming to claim everybody else as Dead New Day and Mom get ejected. And the Flaming Wall comes to swallow everybody else up. Stratia with the pizza pie marble. You know, it's been pretty fun most of the other times. These last few times. Thaddeus says, because there are no bugs or spiders here that want to kill me. Just geese and moose. Oh, up in Canada? Did you have a confrontation with some wildlife? I
No,
noticed.
Candace asked why I live in reverse hell.
I thought that you guys had a moose loose up in your area.
Oh yeah, that's pretty normal. We have deer that come in our yard pretty much every couple days.
By the way, the modifications to the web browser wouldn't stop me. I'll tell you that much. What you doing? Yeah, cute, but yeah. I'm browsing for stuff I'm not supposed to be. Alrighty. We got Thradia out some scrolls for her win. And we're going to go ahead and close up the giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner. Hopefully it's working today. There it is. Selenia, you are the winner. For some reason I can't figure out what caused that to just get all messed up yesterday, but you've got yourself a copy of Persian Nights, Sands of Wonder. And that should be $9.99 on Steam, like all these other games I just gave away. Let's just verify that. Yes, it is. As we get Selenia her key. What, Rusty, what are you doing over there? There is Selenia. There you go. Congratulations. As we reset and open the giveaway. He's playing with a pillow over there. Playing with the pillow. Alright, next giveaway is now open. Like I said, we're just going to pop on over here just for confirmation, just to see. Nothing new out here, but I'm going to click refresh just in case something popped up there. And no. Still introducing the team member, the new team member of Winston. Winston. Let's get to a couple topics here. We're going to start out with Kashiba, talking about salvage and patterns. And I tend to agree with one of her first points, but we're going to find out what you guys and gals think about this, because While I still think there's improvements to be made with salvage system in general, especially considering the amount of return you get when salvaging crafted goods being like less than 1% of invested materials. Specifically, I wanted to give feedback about patterns because sometimes we just don't want those patterns. Now, back in the day, you'd haul all the stuff off onto the table and you'd get the expected metal, wood, scrap, and very, very rarely a pattern. This made some patterns, particularly on rarer drop items that you might only have one or two of, such as cobbleless robes, etc., nearly impossible to get. At some point, this was buffed so that the patterns dropped a lot more often. Well and good. But then something else happened, where if you did get the pattern, you got nothing else from the item. This makes zero sense from a logical perspective. I took this bow apart and all the wood bits just magically disintegrated. But over time, it has also resulted in a bit of hilarity. I salvage elven bows, for example, because I'm after the bowstrings on them. I accept that in the process, I won't remove every bowstring without problems, despite having done so countless thousands of times with a base salvaging skill of 140 plus. You should get that string every time when you're up that high, I'm telling you. How hard it is to take a string off, I mean, maybe a little shorter, but you should still get the string. I mean, that's just me. I still manage to screw this up more often than not. But if I don't get the bowstring, I should at the very least get a pile of wood scrap from my efforts. Instead, I get a pattern. Again, I have enough elven longbow patterns to probably pattern the bow of every player that uses bows for the foreseeable future, and I know I can't be the only one. I could carpet an entire city lot with these things. I would run out of deco limit before I run out of worthless patterns. Now, I'm not going to suggest we reduce the pattern drop rates. Yes, we should, because this would adversely affect the ability to acquire desirable patterns on items you don't get as many of, like cobbleless robes or steam hammers or whatnot. But as someone who probably never ever going to use 1,000 rusty weapon patterns or dirty clothes patterns for anything other than poor man's eternal pattern remover, which is an interesting use for them, by the way. It would sure be nice when I'm after metal scraps or components that I'd stop losing hundreds of pounds of metal wood to the magical disintegration fairy. To summarize, too many useless patterns. Getting patterns instead of materials sucks. Makes no sense. Suggest either put it back like it was. Get materials too. Papers are still clutter, but whatever. Create a separate process to extract patterns if that's what you're after. I like that thought. We'll talk about this in a minute. Add a toggle when salvaging. Tick this box to ignore patterns. Like that idea as well. Give us something else to do with the thousands of junk patterns, such as turn them in somewhere for producer experience or make them a decent sell value, or let us dye them so we can use them as colored wallpaper, blocks, carpet swatches, etc. Just something. And Alley-oop chimes in with Algaria mentioned a plan to make patterns and recipes salvageable for neat stuff. Yeah, but Algarian is now no longer going to be here on the regular. Cora chimes in, but I've made this argument several times for the same reasons. I am mostly after bowstrings, although since this change happened, I found metal scrap a bit tougher to come by in my normal routines. Unfortunately, the dev takeaway always seems to be too many patterns. Bad. No matter how I tried to explain that the quantity is not the reason we're complaining about it. It is, because that's my complaint about it and why I don't do it. Patterns are fine. They sell for okayish gold to NPC vendors. Interesting point. Salvaging them would be a nice addition, but the real issue is the lack of anything else you get. a pattern, since usually anything else is the whole reason you're not just unloading it all to a vendor. Last time I brought this up, I also asked for clarification as to how loot rolls work. 3 random die roll 3, since we only ever get one thing. Is it one roll and patterns are diluting the table, or is the roll for materials like elven string separate, such as that you roll for a string, if you don't get one, then you get a roll for a pattern, no pattern, you roll for so much scrap? Never got an answer. As for when it changed, I think it was in like R50. They started adding patterns for all the rusty crap items. I recall in a live stream, sadly, that them also saying that they had link patterns odds to your salvage skill level. I would bet this was whatever else got broken happened. Of course, this is a 4 or 5-year-old memory of a live stream, so grains of salt for everyone. Though it mainly stands out because it was a change I was initially excited about until the side effects had become apparent. Rusty, you're just getting too crazy. That's right. Take it with a grain of salt there, Tina. Right. Well, Bridge Troll, the reason being is that, first of all, I really don't have much use for the patterns. Second off, the amount of salvage you get, period, really isn't worth the wait. And thirdly, really, when I do some crafting for that kind of stuff, I'm really just doing it for something, for my own curiosity. If I really want something good, and I'll just jump right over here. Yeah, well, again, I don't craft weapons and armor and stuff like that. I prefer to go out and buy it, and I'm just going to change into like my regular armor here and pull up my paper doll, and I use a lot of bone. I like the bone armor because of the extra damage avoidance it comes with, but it's very easy to go to somebody like Elrond, who I think I got most of my stuff from. Plus 12 bronze bone helm. Elrond, plus 17 white iron chainmail chest. Pavlito, plus 17 leggings, and you get the idea, plus 7 bronze, so it's easier to find somebody out there who, what is my backpack? That's just the backpack, yeah. And then again with the weapons, you got to find somebody who's good at your weapons, and I'm not just willing to put all that time in. I'd rather pay somebody who took the time and throw a couple 100,000 gold their way. As for the rusty weapons and stuff, yeah, I got my buddy right around the corner. I'd just rather sell that as scrap to Theo, or as just sell the junk weapons to Theo and be done with it than spend the time. What they say, time is money. And it's a lot easier just to walk around the corner to Theo and do what I need to do, dump everything. Now, of course, one of those things that would be nice that's been asked for forever and a day is the loot bag, so that everything that you loot just goes into a bag, and it's easier just to sell crap out of that bag than anything else. But and then of course my NBNN garb is pretty much founder stuff, so it's really yeah. Rusty, you're just having the time of your life over there with that pillow. Get off there. Get up here. He's just tearing it up over there. I would be happy if items just auto stacked. Yeah, that would be pretty nice if they auto stack properly like they're supposed to. That would be nice. But there is the right click and consolidate stacks, which does help quite a little bit. But this is something that Jack and I have called for a long time. If I'm going to take the time to salvage, then especially if you're over Grandmaster, and especially if you're up in that 140 area, you should have a choice. Am I after a pattern, or am I after the scrap value of it? When you get that much time invested, you should have a choice. Yes. So, like Kashiva says, and I'm going to just get back over here for a second. Um, Create a separate process, which is, if you're going for it, you choose the process just to salvage the patterns themselves, or add a toggle so that you have the choice. Am I going to try and salvage a pattern, or am I going to try and salvage? Now, of course, if you add just a separate process, then of course they have to go back and, well, either way, they'll have to go back and do the math checks on each one. But and it's annoying that I have to muck about with something that should just work, just like a lot of other things here, Tina. Absolutely, it should just work. Um, and again, I mean, I'm thinking just the amount of stuff that goes into things. Now, I'm going to take a run over here. I did a calculation the other day, and this came out to be really, really mind blowing, because I had people constantly buying me out of stock out in Sultan. And what I wasn't paying attention to was that the new wood prices, and let me get over here and look at this real quick, because I believe the BMC price guide is, I'm doing the maths, yeah. Do I have the maths still over here on my scratch board? Yes, I do. Okay, so I do have the maths on my scratch board here, so I don't actually have to come over here. But I'm going to just point it out. Um, a piece of wood is going for an average of 170 gold pieces each. Okay, so let's just pull this up. I want to look for timbers. And we're just going to stick with the plain maple timbers. So it takes 6 maple wood and 2 creosote. I believe I got that at 2 pieces each to do that. So the math is 170 times 6. Okay, just to get this. So let's just run this. 170 times 6, as I had it, is 1,020 gold pieces just to make 2 timbers. 2 timbers then creates 2 wood. So when it comes down to it, and then you do the math, and it comes out to some stupid, ungodly number. I can't even read what my chicken scratches here is. But at 1,020 gold pieces just for the timbers, and then you take those 2 timbers, you break them down to 4 wood. I believe it was. Yeah, again, Dead New Day, time equals money, buddy. Time equals money. And back in the day, I had more time to actually go out there and do that. But meanwhile, long story short on this one was I was selling my wood chests and wood trunks for 500 gold pieces, which weren't even half. I mean, they were like 1/3 of what the actual cost to produce them was. So I had to actually up that price. I think the final price I came to was it costs like about 1,300 gold just to reduce one trunk or one chest. If you actually sat down and did the math, buying the resources. Now, of course, if you're out there and you're spending all day in the forest, uh, you can get a decent amount of wood, but I don't have the time to sit there and just farm like I used to back when I first started playing the game. So while I don't actually pay 170 most times for it, I'm just going using the price guide numbers. Um, And the money people are charging for their time is way too high. It may take 5 times as long, but I'm not paying those stupid prices. But you're a crafter, Mom. That's all you do all day, right? Plus,
Doesn't matter. The price of shit is ridiculous right now.
well, it does matter when you have a guild behind you doing half the gathering for you and just dropping it off so all you have to do is craft. I would
Don't
think,
anymore. It's just me.
oh, so everybody has abandoned you over at the clan and left
Well,
Mom to fend for
Justin's
herself?
super busy, and Emmy right now is playing Skylines. It's just me working my little butt off.
Yeah. Rusty, get out of there. You know you're not supposed to be down there. Out. Get out. Come on. Out. Gotta grab the water gun. But yeah, as one of them unexplained mysteries of the universe, and of course, if you were to salvage that, yeah, whatever it is, it'll make you a god. Yeah, like last night he was down there and he knocked out my audio, and it took me a half hour to fix my freaking audio because not only did he unplug something, but it caused all the yes, prisoning coming up. But it caused all the software to go on the fritz. So I had to do several restarts and several other things in order to get things to work properly. But let's see if we can't. He's finally decided to come up here when we do the prisoning. There is the rusty boy. He's getting big. Yeah, just keeping me on my toes. I know he's yeah, I gotta find a way to just keep him out of the wires because I got like 30 miles of wires down underneath the desk there. But let's go out to the giveaway. This is going to be for a streamer bundle, as I see somebody just getting in last minute. We're gonna close that out. Pick ourselves a winner, and Tina, you are the winner of a streamer bundle. Congratulations, Tina. I will get that out to you momentarily as soon as I get this reopened. There we go. And that is reopened. Don't even think about it, Rusty. He's ready to go jump after that mouse. He's almost knocked my monitor over a half dozen times, too. Because he's getting so big when he gets up there to pounce on the mouse cursor, he's getting big. Hashtag pounce, that's right. All right, there we go. Tina, good luck. Hope you get a keep deed. If you do, don't tell Mom because she'll be mad she's been collecting them.
Nah.
Hey. Yeah, see how quick you yeah, you're guessing models, you'll probably be right.
I've been getting lots of rugs and paintings lately.
Well, that's nice. At least you can use those for deco.
Right.
You know, glass bottles, the best you can do with them. I guess you could use them for deco, but you can salvage them. Get some of that. What is it? The zinc you get out of them now?
Um, some of them, yeah. Zinc quartz. I was giving them to Justin until they made him no trade on me.
Yeah, well, that's another one that just you know they're getting crazy with this no trade stuff. And again we've gone over that several times here on the show. Listen, if you're gonna go no trade, then just go ahead and make it so that nothing is frickin' tradable, and stop telling people they can collect rares and they can trade stuff and this that, and make up your mind because Most of the games I play, it's either one or the other. Either it's all yours and you can't trade it to anybody else, or it's freely tradable. There is no in between in a lot of other games. You know, yeah, Selenia. That's my biggest pet peeve with it is the packaging for trade. But you know what I did find out, and you're all gonna laugh on this one. So let's go ahead and share a cheat I found because this is probably gonna make me a few bucks just because I found a way around something here. Let me go ahead. I need to open my rewards anyway. But you guys, most of you folks probably weren't like me when the Merits app was active. And I bundled up a lot on the Merits app stuff. So let's go ahead and type in reward. And you'll see I barely touched a whole bunch of my login rewards. Rusty, don't make me pick it up. Don't make me pick it up. But you'll notice that the dark green ones, these are tradable rewards, which I'm going to take out of here. But these light green ones are all non-tradable Obsidian Potion rewards that I got through the Merits app. And they started making them non-tradable because people were selling them on their vendors. And listen, if I want to sell my stuff, it's my stuff. But funny enough, let me go ahead and just highlight these real quick and get these out of here because I do have to take these. Rusty, I need to get those out of there and put them in my pack, but I needed to open the pack as well. Let's get over here. So I actually opened up one of those, and of course, these also become untradeable when you cash them in. So this was one of them Obsidian Potions that was cashed in. No, that was a partnership with the Merits app. But what I found out that once you make you select yourself an Obsidian Potion, you can actually package that item for trade at the measly price of 20 crowns. So I can spend the 20 crowns to go ahead and package that up and then charge the equivalent of the $1, I believe it is, on the Crown store. What is a potion on the Crown store these days? So Obsidian Potions of stamina, 100 crowns each. So for 20 crowns, I can package them, and then I can literally turn around and resell them in packages for a bit of a profit. So anybody else has some of these that they want to get rid of, that's how you can now get rid of them if you're not consuming them yourselves. Thank this guy. Hey, yeah, that's right. Lay down. Selenia, unfortunately, it is not. The Merits guys have parted ways. And we did quite a bit with Merits back in the day. We ran some promotions and contests here. Merits used to give away, they did a monthly giveaway where you could get yourself a free house every month. And it was a fitness app. So basically, you were rewarded for being active. You would tie into your Fitbit or your smartwatch or something like that, or you would cheat by going into the app and just logging in thousands and thousands of points a day to get your rewards, which some people might have done. I don't know anybody who might have done that, because about all the fitness I do is fitness pizza right in my tummy. Yeah. Yeah, no, you didn't even have to do that. You could actually manually go into the app, into the fitness apps, and just say, "Yeah, I did 10,000 steps today." Yeah, fitness pizza, right, Tina? You know how that's all about. I know you do. I know you do, brother. But yeah, the no trade items and packaging them, just yeah, I don't get it. Again, I buy this controller from Logitech. If I want to sell one of you guys this controller, I don't have to pay Logitech a fee to package it up and resell it. Yeah.
Anyway, Mom's sorry she opened the can of worms. Moving on.
Yeah. Sorry, Mom. Yeah. I
Oh,
need a
it's my own
soapbox.
fault.
I'm still waiting for Chris to make us a soapbox that he promised us years ago. Yeah, Tina, I don't know whether it's player economies. Again, gonna try not to beat this dead horse for mom's peace of mind, but RMT is a
Sanity. The
is
word
a
is sanity.
insanity. Yeah, peace of mind, sanity. Yeah, RMT is alive and well. People are selling ore, ingots, wood, scraps, all that good stuff on the secondary market. So why not make the Crown Store stuff tradable? Because all the other stuff that you're not thinking of, that you're not losing money on, but again, Jack and I would have been buying hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of stuff for later on sale down the line. And I gotta say, I made a nice sale the other day. I sold some leather flame armor and one of them Lord British silver serpent necklaces to one lucky player out there who got his hands on one of the rarest items in the game, which is that silver serpent necklace, and that is still a rare. Um, I don't think they've ever put that back into rotation. I've never seen it in rotation, but again, yeah, well, it's just he said it again on Friday's live stream. We're no longer creating new content to give away to the players for their subscriptions. We're just going to be rewashing stuff and giving it out so that you're getting a good value, was his quote. So we're giving you a good value for your money. Now, of course, you're getting a good value on the Kodo exchange. You get 900 Kodos for $9. That's probably the best exchange rate you're going to get, except for ShroudMarketplace.com, where you can buy or sell Kodos cheaper than you can buy them cheaper than you can buy them up in the store. But again, how is that possible? Well, it is possible, and uh, that's one thing, again, he can't stop. People are selling the in-game currency, the in-game. Yeah, thank you, Tina. And a lot of people do. So if he really wants to stop that secondary market, he should make Kodos untradeable. But yeah, that's not going to happen because he can't stop that train now. And again, if he thinks about it, in the long run, he would probably make more money. But he wants to shoot his cash flow in the foot. That's his decision. Um, and we can't stop him. Anyway, moving right along. Moving right along. I don't know which one of these topics to talk about, so how about we'll just jump over to this? Somebody put this together. This was from Anpu, and the basic resource report for the last 30 days. This is just an open report to share with everyone where players are currently running around and collecting the various resources we get. The data for this was provided from the ShroudedAvatar.tools public API website. Do note a few things. Sometimes players run around to collect various resources in specific scenes that may not actually be the best per hour yield for this resource in a scene, but there can be various other reasons they enjoy getting these resources from that scene. Right, Mom? Mom likes to go to that one mine and stay there because she likes that mine.
Come on, any mine.
Yeah. Here's a listing of various resources that players have been collecting for the last 30 days and the top 10 scenes that they have been collecting them from. And of course, I was surprised to see a couple of these, and I'm not going to read each and every one of these, but gold ore resource total 363,933, and this can be mined or found as loot from creatures or containers. Of course, not too surprising that Exeter Crag and Graph Gem are the two top ones for this one. Finding places like Krull or Blood Bay to go get gold, yeah, not someplace I would go. Silver ore coming in a little higher than that, which makes a little bit more sense. 528,575. Again, Elysium Mines hits the top tier there, and Virtus Pass being the second. I don't see why Virtus would actually be the second. My second choice would probably be Hilt after Elysium for silver. I don't know why Virtus. Virtus has some out there, but apparently you can see the numbers here. Virtus comes in after 79 plus percent, and Elysium at only 2.91. And Hilt is not even mentioned, so nobody's going down to Hilt to mine silver anymore. I wonder why that is. Yeah, there's like two nodes right by the troll, Tina. I know that, and I always liked that when I was farming the troll, because when you farm the troll, you can get a couple silver, you can get a couple wood, and you get a couple cotton, and you can get some hides while you're sitting there farming that troll, as well as the troll drop. So just standing there waiting for that troll to respawn every 2 minutes. I believe it's 2 minutes. At least it was back in the day. Yeah, see, I don't bother with the entrances. I come in, I go to the troll, I stay there for my duration, I leave. And usually what I do is I teleport between that troll and the trolls over in the troll bridge area out in Cooper's Pass. That's right, troll abuse. 1-800 troll abuse. Go tell him, bridge troll. Go tell him. Maplewood resources total 152,850. Makes you wonder why wood is so high, because that's all that was pulled out. Pine wood even lower, 106,000 over 30 days. I mean, that is probably one of the reasons why wood prices are so high, because either nobody's farming it, and the two top places that that's coming out of was Solus Bridge Outskirts, which is the best place to get the maple wood. And I would have thought pine wood would have been one, but I guess that's all maple trees up front there. But Solus Bridge Outskirts is probably the best wood place to go just to get started, because it's a newbie scene, and they added dozens of trees that you can just circle around, circle around, circle around, and have a good time. But only 34% of the wood came out of there. Ulfheim with the second highest, and Trolls Bridge and Naughty Brat Encounter was the top one for the Pinewood resources, which really kills me, because there really isn't that much pinewood in the Troll Bridge. I think there's only two trees to chop in there. So, I mean, people are really working that Troll Bridge for those pine trees. Again, I spent a lot of time there. It takes a lot of time to cut it down. Again, back to my time is money, and why I don't actually spend the time doing my own wood out there. But one thing that surprised me was silver ingots and gold ingots. I didn't realize that ingots were something that could be collected out in game. I thought the only way to get ingots was actually to craft them yourself, but apparently Blood Bay is a good place to go and collect silver ingots, so you don't have to do any of that mining. And gold ingots in Erie, 43 in total. Where are you getting gold ingots just from hanging out in Erie? I have a house in Erie. Can we pay Mom to get ingots from Blood Bay? I don't know. Mom, can Retro pay you to get ingots from Blood Bay?
Fuck no.
Why? There's probably nobody out there.
Do you know the last time I had a PvP flag up? Never.
As soon as you enter Blood Bay, it automatically comes up, doesn't it?
Exactly my point. I do not set foot in PvP areas.
Right, but I mean, let me just, I gotta pull this up for shits and giggles here.
I've PvP'd in exactly one game, and this ain't it.
I gotta pull this up. Eric says he likes Blood Bay. It's epically scenic. But I can tell you that there isn't a single person out in Blood Bay right now. Castle Atos is really doing great with a whole 3 people out there. Cottage Grove, I didn't know anybody went out there anymore. Lamex Bazaar seems to be the hot place today in extreme mode. And that's about it for, yeah. But I don't think I've seen anybody out in Blood Bay in God knows how long. Then a whole bunch of people have their reporting turned off because they're hiding. So maybe a couple of these people are out in Blood Bay, but I highly doubt anybody's hanging out in Blood Bay these days. I even used to have a house out there, but you know, it was just not worth it, and I wasn't making any sales because nobody went out there to buy anything. Lamix Bazaar Extreme is the best EXP in game, is it? So no longer is it the control point? Haven't done a control point or any of that. The airship, okay. That's what the airship. Yeah. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So anyway, yeah, gold and iron ingots available out there if anybody wants to spend their time and wants to bypass the ore smelting, refining. Iron ore, 200,168. Exeter Crag and Mist Render for the top 2 places. Copper ore, 291,000. Elysium and Graph Gem, those 2 don't surprise me. Emerald Resources, the Troll Bridge for emeralds. Where do you, is that coming out? I'm going to guess that's out of the loot box. Because I don't recall there being any nodes out in the Troll Bridge. And then, of course, Mist Render. Or the second one, Beetle Carapace. That's always been a hot commodity. At 10,760 coming out the last 30 days. And Mist Render and Random Encounter being the top 2 locations for that. Granite. Whole 800,000, probably the most gathered resource I've seen so far there. Can be mined or found as loot, and it's coming from Elysium Mines and Misrender as well. Misrender takes the top 2nd and 3rd place. But I don't recall getting that much granite out of Elysium. Mom, is Elysium coughing up a lot more granite than it used to? I guess so.
I only get the granite from the copper nodes.
Okay. And
so
then
if you're mining copper and everything else, yeah, it'll cough up some granite.
Black Pearl, which is one of them resources that You just don't expect to appear on this list. A total of 233,059 were taken out of Sequana Colossus, and I'm wondering where all that black pearl is coming from. 154,000 coming out of that scene alone. I guess there must be some black pearl in a drop or something like that, because you're not farming all that black pearl. Drops from mages. Thank you, Waldo. Because the mages need their black pearl, so that's actually not too shabby for 30 days worth. I'm wondering how many people actually took to collect 154,000. I mean, when I do my crafting with black pearl, I need I go and I buy 90, 120,000 from the vendor down the road. Trick Steve says from the chest up top. Yeah, I'm thinking it's more from the mages. You're out there kicking the living daylights out of those mages, and that's where they're dropping. Because there's a lot of those bad boys out there. A lot of them out in the Sequana Colossus. But it'd been a long time since I've even been to that scene. The only reason why I went there was to do my main quest. But anyway, there is that for you folks. So if you're interested in finding out, where more of this stuff drops, you can go find this topic on the forums. Basic resource report for the last 30 days, and I believe there was some other comments here. Somebody says Black Pearl numbers don't seem to not match the total, and he had pasted the wrong number. And that's a ton of Black Pearl, mostly from boss type mobs. There it is. From sand elementals and magic creatures and chests. So that's where it's coming from. So we wanted to find that out. There it is. Sand elemental magic casting creatures and chests. Killing sand elementals is worth your time if you want to get a large amount of black pearls from them. Go near the Shrine of Love, activate the wave battle, and you'll get a bunch of them. And of course, worth your time is a measurement of worth that is different to everyone playing the game. Your mileage may vary. I guess I should put this back up on the screen for everybody. But yes, sand elementals. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, again, go ahead and poke the cat loaf. Poke. Yes, that is the one up by the statue. That's exactly what he says there. Fish! That's right. It's time to go fishing right here on NBNN. And of course, time to talk about the good folks that help keep us here. And of course, don't forget, you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack. Minus Jack today. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Dorito time. Thank you, Tina, for my Doritos. My daily dose of Doritos here on NBNN. And you can catch us here 5 days a week, the Lunch with Laz and Laz show. Yeah, because Jack is MIA today. I don't know what's going on with him. But I'm sure I'll hear from him soon enough. But we're here 5 days a week for your entertainment and informational pleasure right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Synesys when he's here. NBNN, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube, on Twitch, on WRFB. Yes, I hope he feels better, and I wish he would have just chimed in today to say, hey, you're not going to be there, and just make me feel better. The Britannia Mining Company wants you to become a like-minded member of the guild. If you're a crazy miner type and you're looking for a bunch of like-minded guildies, go check out bmcguild.com and fill out an application. Somebody will get back to you immediately. And yes, they want you to fill out an application, because if You're going to take the time to fill out the application. They're going to take the time to invest in you. Don't take time to invest in the guild. Well, they're not going to take time to invest in you. That's just the way it works. But don't forget to check that out and the two towns, Black Rock Cove and the Quell Marketplace, where guild pricing across the board gets you cheap prices on the stuff that you want to buy. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7, where you can also catch us at 12s and 6s around the clock if you missed us live at noon. ShroudMusic.com for ABC file needs. And of course, Shroud Marketplace, the place to go buy or sell everything and anything Shroud of the Avatar related, as long as it's not a bannable offense. And of course, that doesn't mean much because there's not much that's bannable here in Shroud of the Avatar. But meanwhile, we got to wrap things up. We're going to go ahead and close out some giveaways and pick ourselves some winners. So let's go ahead and close out the streamer bundle. We're going to pick ourselves a winner, and the lovely Tradia is the winner of the streamer bundle. Congratulations, Tradia. And our mystery game key winner, Zatiri. Congratulations, Zatiri. You're going to get yourself a copy of Myth Seekers, The Legacy of Vulcan. Congratulations to you. And of course, I'll be back. I know that tomorrow. Maybe Jack will be back in time to do a show tomorrow as well on Whacked Out Wednesday. But till then, I'm Laz. Jack's not here today. Rusty is here, and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.